Hello! Welcome back to my channel, welcome to another video, and welcome to the last episode of Cherry Generation. I've got quite a few plans for today. Got way too many people that are disrupting our peace right now. Rebecca was yelling outside of our apartment to get attention, which doesn't really help. We've got this photographer who is honestly not a very good photographer. He's paparazzi, he's not a photographer. Yeah, I'm not really feeling all at peace right now. You better leave. I'm going to try to make a movie today, but we're going to try to have Carmen and Izzy both star in it, and I don't really know how to do that, so we're just going to see how it goes. Another thing is for Rita, I've gotten a mod that should allow her to play guitar, so I don't know if I had that mod before or what, but I could not do it last episode, so oh, okay. She sucks. She sucks at it very much. That's okay. We all start somewhere, right? I think today might be a bit of a longer episode because we've got a lot of plans and I just kept adding to the list because I thought of a bunch of cool things we could do to call back to past episodes. Things that I kind of forgot about that I kind of want to just like bring back. I got this mod because this is the acting overhaul mod. I'm really hoping that I'd be able to use that mod because basically what you would do is you would gather a cast and crew and everything. Start the audition process because that is supposedly part of the mod, but I can do it and I don't know. I think we're gonna start right away with this. So for people who are auditioning, Izzy's gonna get the lead role, so we'll put her down. But we can also grab some other people and see if they want to act. I know this girl is a celebrity, so maybe we can pick her. Miwa's an actress. We've also got Patricia. We know a lot of actors and actresses. We can probably actually find them in the business menu, yeah. For a costume designer candidate, I would have chosen Ocean, because Ocean was, in my head at least, a costume designer. But Ocean died, so we won't be doing that. I know that we know costume designers in our context, but I don't know which people are costume designers. Kala is a painter, maybe she'd be okay at that. Oh wait, actually, I'll put her as a makeup artist instead. About that, so we want to hire a costume designer, cast the lead role, cast supporting roles, background roles, cast the co-lead role. Speaking of which, I should probably add ourselves as an auditioner then, which I didn't realize I could do, but that's probably a good idea. Why the hell do these people not like you? I'm Studio PBB, but I'm pretty sure it is exclusive to celebrities, so I don't really want to do that. Because we are not really looking for celebrities, for famous people in our movie, we're just looking for people who can do a good job. We're just jumping in straight away because it's going to take, you know, a while for them to make a movie, so I figure we should start the process at the beginning of the episode if we want it done by the end of the episode. Maybe I should have started a little bit earlier in making the movie, but I didn't know I was going to be doing all this stuff. Yeah, anyway, we do have the lead roles and we're automatically gonna cast ourselves as the lead role. We made ourselves an option, but I don't know if we can choose ourselves. Well, I do know that we will be choosing Izzy. We're just going to immediately cast her as the co-lead or the lead. Do we want her to be the co-lead or the lead? Because I feel like since Carmen's directing, maybe Izzy can be the lead. She hasn't done that before. She is typically probably more of a co-lead. Costume design candidates, we hired random people for, but everybody else we are already acquainted with. This is a costume design option. I do recall seeing her around before. We're flirting with one of our candidates. That's very unprofessional. Kidding, we're married. And this is another auditioner. I guess we must have hired her. What about her? She's also the costume designer. She is a global superstar, which is interesting. Oh, and then we also got this guy who's also an auditioner. All right, we've got quite a few folk here. I think they're generating a little more people than I thought we would be having here. But okay, you didn't need to do that. But anyway, we already cast our lead role, so that's good. I don't know if we can cast ourselves as the co-lead. I have Izzy cast her. Okay, that's great, because that's exactly what I need to do. Get back over here, Carmen. You're getting casted. I mean, I think Carmen is technically the head of... Oh my gosh, why is she always here? She's a singer, so we did not invite her for anything. I guess she could help working on the soundtrack if she wanted to, but we did not invite her. We also have Vincent here, who's a fan. Girlie, you do not have to be a fan. You're our uncle. Anyway, everybody's scattered, so I don't really know what's going on, but let's start with Kala, because she's a painter. She's not a makeup artist, so I have no idea if she actually is any fit for this job. But we'll just interview her, because I guess this is a bit of nepotism going on here with Kala, but barely anybody else. It's okay. I don't have any formal training or experience, but I've watched a lot of makeup tutorials on YouTube. Okay, you are a costume design candidate, so let's just talk to you as well. Joseph is here as well. I don't know why he wasn't an initial option to cast for movie, but maybe he's retired. He hasn't been showing up in the movies recently, so maybe he's been retired. But I have a true passion for costume design, and I'm always looking for ways to push the boundaries of what's possible. I have a keen eye for detail and will work tirelessly to ensure that every costume in your production is perfect. Choose me as your costume designer and you won't be disappointed. Okay, that is a good pitch. I don't know where the other costume designer went, because everybody's going wild around here and it's a big venue. I wanted to choose a bit less of a big venue, but here we are. So she's also a costume design candidate. I believe there are two, but there could be more. Thinking about it more thoroughly, I realize that a career change is not in the cards for me. I do, however, appreciate your concern, so thank you, Izzy. You don't have a job. You can't just be like, I appreciate you, but getting a job just isn't in the cards for me. Your sister's coming. Your sister's gonna come to your house, and she's gonna knock some sense into you, okay? Because if you won't listen to Izzy, you gotta listen to her. How disrespectful. Girl, you need a job. I think he lives with Flynn and Kala right now, too. Like, you need to get a job so you can help them with the rent. Rhea has already reached guitar level 2. That's very nice for her. Very, very nice. Okay, stop watching this guy. He's not that funny. I have an eye for detail, which means I won't rest until every sequin is perfectly placed, or until I get a coffee bake. Whichever comes first. A little millennial. There's nothing wrong with the vibes that she's giving, but I do think I was more impressed by the other one's answer. I don't know if there's more than 2 of them here. But the other one was really promising. Okay, it's this woman here. She is a global superstar, so she might have just been, like, talking the way that she is because she's so good at talking, not because she's so good at costume design, because she obviously has the experience. But I think I'm gonna hire her because I just did generally think her response was a little better. There's a lot of celebrities around here. I didn't know there were this many celebrities, but there's, like, global superstars everywhere. I think we are hiring this costume designer. Cool. Izzy still hasn't hired us as the co-lead, so I need her to do that. There's so many people here. So many celebrities and paparazzi. Okay, we finally have Carmen as the co-lead. It is getting dark. I'd like to think that Flynn is actually home with Rhea right now, that we're, all out and about. But also I feel like Russell maybe should be the one to do it. He's a music lover. I didn't know that. But also he refuses to get a job, so he'll be looking after our kid. That's his new job. And we're not paying him because... So where's the other makeup artist candidate? Because obviously we've got Kala, but I don't think she's a very good option, to be honest. Okay, finally, here's the other makeup artist candidate. I have years of experience working on stage productions, and I know exactly how to create a perfect look for each character. I'm also very easy to work with and can take direction well. It says our auditions are complete, but I didn't finish them. So, that's not true, is it? I don't know what it is with Carmen right now, but she just really wants to be super mischievous to people right now. You know what? We're just gonna say we hired Vicky because I was just about to anyway. And I guess we'll head home after Carmen pees, hopefully in the toilet, but she's kind of close to being on the floor. I actually realized, kind of weird that I never had a birthday party for my teenage Sims. Like, I always just do a little bit of a time jump and then do a cinematic. So, no birthday party. And that feels normal for a lot of my Sims, but that does not feel normal for Rhea. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'll have to include it into the beginning cinematic of next generation, because she needs a birthday party. I don't think she's never not had a birthday party. She needs a crazy birthday party. Quickly address something. So, I have a very long history of not knowing how to pronounce names. Like, this is a decade-old thing. I've been having a horrible time pronouncing names for a very long time. I always thought Felix was Felix. I thought... she's a monster under her pet. Go spray it. I thought Melanie was Malini. And I just made up my own pronunciation of Rhiannon. And it's supposed to be Rhiannon. And somebody was like, oh my gosh, it's so unique. I've never heard the name pronounced like that before. I hate to break it to you, but it was not intentional. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it so poorly. But yeah, that's just how it went. And now I'm just thinking I'm going to just stick with it. I'm going to stick with Rhiannon because, to be fair, that is like the most unique name I could give her, right? If nobody's ever spelled it that way or pronounced it that way before. We'll just do my best. We'll just do our best. It's 1 a.m. Carmen's not tired because I feel like she's never been tired recently at all. Like, she just doesn't get tired. I don't know. These guys are going stargazing just like they did at the beginning of the episode. We're gonna try to get Rhea some friends because, as I said, I feel like she is a little picky with them. We're gonna have to maybe, like, go with her somewhere to find her friends. Honestly, let's do a little one of these because Rhea's asleep, it's 2 a.m. and I feel like it's kind of hard for them to find the opportunity. Oh my gosh, who died? Amani Wells. Okay, I think it's the same situation as the last. It's just another random family member on Izzy's side of the family, because Carmen never gets a call about it. I doubt they actually know this woman. I think this one is another aunt. But yeah, they don't know each other. Oh my gosh, now somebody died for Carmen? Okay. Whoa! 4 people. 4 people died. I don't know any of them. That's not true, actually. I think they are almost all cameramen and directors and stuff. Like, Otter, I know, is one. I'm pretty sure Ara works with us, too. I'm pretty sure all 4 of them are, like, camera operators or something. Whenever we would go to work, and now she's got 4 people in her contacts that died. That kind of sucks. I guess we're just not gonna sleep tonight. I mean, Rhea will, which is good, because she has school in the morning, but we ain't. We're not sleeping. I don't think Rambo's ever gonna stop begging. It's just part of his soul, but I will ask him to. And he's back to it. Great. Carmen isn't even sad about the 4 people she knew who died, but Izzy's super sad about the 1 person she didn't know who died. Like, the new grave system has really... It's like a good thought, but it's made me realize how often Sims die, or at least how often my Sims die, because my Sims are always grieving somebody. And sometimes it's somebody who doesn't matter, but most of the time it's somebody they actually care about. Like, my Sims die a lot. She can also... I'm wondering if we should do the Be an Entertainer formative moment challenge, because all she has to do is have somebody watch her play her instrument, which I might have to cheat because I don't think guitar counts, but we're gonna play guitar. Though I think she does probably need to branch out and learn some other stuff too, so maybe we should actually try and get something else that, like, she can play. Example, the keyboard. I don't know, we don't really have much room for it. I'd like to put it here, but I don't know if that's gonna mess with, like, her being able to access other places. But how about you practice well, actually, how about you don't, because it's Monday and you have like an hour until school and your needs are trash. No, girl, you gotta pee. Okay, you can go to grade school. What are you wearing? Every day she generates a new ugly outfit that is not periwinkle, by the way. Clay, I do want to... No thank you, Kala. No thank you. I do want to go over and see our brothers, specifically Russell, to knock some sense into him and make him get a job. If he doesn't listen to Carmen, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, anyway, hey Russell, just quickly popping in to tell you to get a job. And that's basically it. Yep, he's unemployed. We will ask him to pursue his dream job, and mind you, we're not telling him to find a stupid career, we're telling him to find his dream job. I think Flynn just told his brother fake bad news, and it really devastated Russell, and I do feel bad about that. You still need a job, though. Well, we did what we came here to do. I just want Russell to get a job, so... I wish I could ask anybody if they want kids, because I kind of want to see what Paula and Flynn are up to, even though I don't really imagine them having a kid. We'll check her up in auditions. We will pick... We can say that it's, like, you know, the one that she and Izzy are gonna do together. And I have a couple ideas for how I could maybe get Izzy to be our co-star, but I can't really guarantee it. We're gonna do pirates because that sounds super fun. I'm gonna invite over directors and co-stars because I feel like this is something I have to do. Vincent died? That's no good. I'm at school for being mean to one of my friends. I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do. What do you think I should have done? Step in and stand up for your friend. This is mean. I do find this to be a bit mean. But we're going to try to get them to stop being part of their career. Because then when I go, it'll either randomly generate honeys or pick others in the acting career. If I remove Izzy from my household, I might pick her. That's my thought process. And I don't know if it'll work even a little bit. But we're going to try. Which means we have to tell all of our coworkers to not work in acting anymore, which I feel kind of bad about. Oh well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'm not gonna ask this guy to stop being an actor because he has 2 days left to live. He will be dying before we even do this gig, so that sucks, but makes things easy for me. Interesting idea, Carmen. The director's in our trash, so never mind, because we already became good friends with her just by introducing ourselves. See, everybody listens to her. It's great. That is just so not your style, Rhea. Gosh, it's already so late. I was gonna have them go do something, but you know what? They could do something without Rhea tonight, and then tomorrow night they can do something with Rhea. But today, I kind of wanted to head over that gay club that we never even touched after like episode 11 or 12. We'll go with Izzy, but I also want to go with a bunch of other people. I want to bring Courtney, Joseph, because we haven't hung out with our friends much. We'll bring Margaret and Mason, even though Mason got remarried, so I guess he's not Ocean's partner anymore. I mean, he can move on. It's been a while, but I don't know. Might invite Rebecca? Not sure. I will pop into Kaz and give Rebecca clothes real quick because she has not been wearing any. Alright, here we are with a bunch of our people. This is actually cute. So we kind of have to wait for the mixologist to come on over, but there is one here, so wait for her. We do have Izzy already going to do some dancing, so we should go with her because that's what we're here for, isn't it? Just wanted to have a friend hang out here to like just be a callback, I guess. We haven't hung out with our friends too much. Do you need somebody to get behind this thing and start DJing though? Okay, finally, somebody's playing something. Okay, where are you falling asleep? Get out there, it's on the party. Oh my gosh, look who it is! I did not know that dead Mira spent her time at the gay club. Well, that's nice to know. I am gonna send you home though because it's kind of weird to see you since I warned you so much. We're talking to Rebecca, it seems. Where even is she? Okay, she's right here. This thing is causing me some issues with the camera. Oh my gosh, let me just watch them, please. I think all of our celebrity or acting friends are straight, other than us, so in Nevada, but Nevada's not an acting. I mean, she's not a celebrity anymore, and she's also not an actress. So bothersome, actually. Okay, I'm removing this art. Party stopped. Okay, well, at least I can see you guys now. He's restarting because everybody's super excited that Carmen's here, I guess. Oh my gosh, things are so awkward, guys. Get back to dancing, please. Okay. Because we're in a good mood, we're going to ask the paparazzi to leave. We are not having an emotion bomb. Thanks for that, but I reject. The music keeps, like, randomly stopping, and then it just becomes super awkward in here. Izzy's talking to Rebecca. I'm kind of wondering if she's wondering about, you know, the article that she had seen about Rebecca just befriending Carmen for fame after her death. After her parents died. And she learned from that interaction that Rebecca is self-absorbed. So that's an interesting thing. So my guess is Izzy brought it up to her just a little, just like wondering. Like, I saw that article, like, did you tell people about it, or did they just, like, find out? And whatever Rebecca's response was gave the idea that she was a self-absorbed sim. So that's not the best impression, is it? Izzy wants to grab something to drink. Bartender still isn't here? Really? Already a mixologist hired, then no, she should do her job. She also learned that Rebecca is a guitarist. I guess we'll make drinks for everybody, which will take a little bit of a while, won't it? But we can make, like, everybody wants a root beer float, sure. Lynn's friend just aged up into an elder, and I don't know how to feel about that. Izzy thinks Rebecca, in first impression fashion, is independent and capable, and Rebecca thinks Izzy is annoying, probably because of the question she asked. She probably is independent and capable, but that does not mean that she isn't self-absorbed and probably not the greatest person. Lynn is one day away from being an elder. I literally don't think I can handle that. That is mental. That is mental. He's so old. We are so old too. We only have 10 days left. We're gonna be old, like, really early into the next generation. I don't think I can let that happen, to be honest. Who's that? I think we know them. Oh my god, it's us! Carmen! Like, they look kind of familiar. That's me! Yeah, get out of the bush and kiss Izzy. She's not really in the party spirit tonight, I don't think. We tried, but, we're really old anyway, apparently, so... Oh, look who it is. You know, I put them into the save, my Valentine's collab sims, but I kind of wish I didn't because I didn't do anything with them, and I'd like to do something with them, so I might just add them back into the save later and pretend I didn't add them the first time. And when I add them the second time, they'll actually have an impact on the story, or like, I should be part of things. But anyway, it really seems like it's time for Carmen to come home. I am so upset with the fact that they are so old. I think I have to cheat it away, to be honest. I think I have to cheat them to be younger, because, like, they're gonna die, like, really early into the next generation, and I'm not letting that happen. I know that they were older when they had her, but we're not letting that happen, okay? Like, I feel like maybe my adult sims don't have a long enough lifespan, so I need to change that, but I'm cheating it, like, way back, but I just can't bother myself to care. Yeah, everybody is now a lot younger, and I'm not gonna fret about it because it's the way it should be. Alright, I did get stuck on an infinity loading screen because of course I did, and I lost all the progress for the episode. We are back, and hopefully everything is the same as it was. So it is Tuesday, 3 a.m. and Rhea says that she's been trying to do homework for school, but the last assignments have felt really hard. Well, for one, I don't really think you care about that, but we can cosplay being a good student. She's been doing that anyway. Get tutoring from a classmate, maybe. Like, she needs to make more friends anyway. Did you see that? Carmen's adorable. Sure? I guess so. I really want to make sure that I have her make friends at school all day today, because I keep forgetting, and I think that's why she hasn't made any. She only knows 2 children her age, so I'd like that to change. Oh my gosh, I forgot that, like, adults could even pick up kids at this point. Carmen and Izzy baby photos in the back. Look how baby they were. I feel like we need to pick a picture of Rhiannon up here, because I've been super romantic this whole morning. It is love day, so maybe we'll have a bit of a romantic morning. We'll have a very Rhea-oriented afternoon. We still have a day until our movie, which I'm just really hoping that Izzy can be in the movie with us. I want to take a picture of Rhea to put on our wall, because we have pictures of the dogs, we have pictures of us, but we don't actually have a picture of Rhea yet. So we will take a photo of her, because I don't think we can take a photo with her since she's a child. I also think she should maybe take some selfies, because that sounds like something that she would definitely do. She'd probably start documenting her life at a very early age. Her parents probably wouldn't let her post it or anything, but unfortunately it seems like Carmen has decided to sleep instead of do that, and Rhea is ordering food from the food stand outside, so very independent girl over here. Oh wow, we are so close. Can we get any farther than this, please? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna be this close. This is so awkward. I'd like to go on a date with Izzy today, but I'm a little nervous that it won't work, because last time it didn't work, and I'm not sure why I decided to put my mailbox in a spot that's completely unattainable for them to reach. Like, there's a literal tree in the middle of it. Why did I put it there? Unless I didn't put it there, which would make sense. I probably didn't put it there. The game said it there itself, but I'll just put it up here. That way we can pay our bills, actually. We're still not able to do that? Okay, she's still saying no. Okay, during free time, Rhea drew an inappropriate piece of artwork and showed it to classmates. Caused a little giggling and disruption for the rest of the school day. I feel like that, gosh, I don't like any of these options at all. I feel like it's not like the worst thing ever. We encourage creativity because I don't really like... Oh, good. Rhea's emotional control fell out of range to earn the uncontrolled emotions trait. I didn't know she was on her way to earn the uncontrolled emotions trait. I'll have to keep an eye on that. But anyway, I'm gonna see if they want to go on a little date. Exchanging secret love day cards. For Love Day, Rhea decided to handcraft a card for their crush, complete with pipe cleaner, hearts, glitter flowers, and dinosaurs. Rhea just needs to decide if she should let it slip that it was her who made the card or secretly drop it in their cubby. This girl is a bold girl. She's a bold girl. She's gonna boldly deliver it by hand. Okay, Rhiannon's crush did not even know she existed. This was the opportunity to change that. Rhea bypassed the cubby in favor of a hand delivery. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to find her crush on the playground. By the time Rhea gave up and returned to the cubby, her crush's book bag was gone, and the entire opportunity had been lost. Okay, well, that sucks, but what? Okay. I wasn't expecting that at all. First of all, the venue was a hilarious choice. She's currently in a relationship with like 3 dudes. Wasn't really expecting this from her. This is like such a bad vibe, oh my goodness. Of course we're gonna say no. Like, we're just about to go on a date with our wife, and she knows Izzy. She has met Izzy. She's just, for some reason, believes that Carmen might dip into her serial cheating lifestyle. Yeah, any friendship that was there, it's not there anymore. And I definitely think the opportunity that, like, I know that Rhea is such a big fan of her, so I do feel really bad, but that, like, we're completely just never gonna be friends with her again. But also I don't feel bad because, like, she absolutely freaking deserved. I want her to tell Izzy about it, because she would absolutely tell Izzy about it, but there isn't really options to do that, and that annoys me so badly. She could trash talk another sim, but apparently that's not an option right now, so I'll just pretend that she's telling her when she's talking to her, because discuss unhealthy relationships, yeah. We can talk about healthy relationships and how we're in one and how Rebecca is not. Because we don't actually, like, Carmen doesn't know about the fact that she has current 2 ongoing affairs, but she does very much know that Rebecca is married to Porcupine King. Okay, they've called like 4 times to tell me that Flynn and Avani are best friends. Sure, it's random, I'll vibe with it. Alright, we're gonna try to go on a little date. We're gonna go to this gorgeous garden venue. We have gone here before with a random date. It might have actually been Kala, but it's really pretty, and I know that me and Anthony have gone here before, so we'll be doing that. Oh, they look so beautiful. Alrighty, let's hope we can get a table at this one. I did not realize it was raining. Doesn't look like there's shelter over here, but there's not shelter for the most of it, so that's my bad. I should have realized it was raining, although maybe it's not raining everywhere. We have a table, that's good, that's a good start. So we'll start by ordering, because who knows how long it will take. I did not realize this was an experimental type place. Okay. I think we'll get the noodles for Carmen and the pasta for Izzy, maybe? You can see their matching tattoos in these outfits, which is nice. I completely forgot that Izzy is a genius. Casually. Family member, you have a plethora of family members to choose from. They'll do a silly kiss. Oh, that was so cute. I'm not sure why we're standing, and I'm not sure why Russell is here with Jace. If they are just happening to go on the same place for a romantic date on Love Day, that's pretty cool, honestly. Oh, wait, maybe Russell likes his partner being a mess, you know? Never mind. I don't know. He gave a little thumbs down emoji, but alright, they're done. I can't believe out of all the Sims that they could have picked to be together, they picked each other. And I honestly don't even think I like that, to be honest, but I feel like we could potentially give our script to Izzy as a romantic gift. Oh my gosh! You lazy bum! He's just gonna be unemployed forever, dude. He's having Jace take him to an expensive restaurant. To be fair, I don't think Jace has a job either. Maybe we need to start convincing Jace to get a job. We're actually not living together, but Russell's living with Colin and Flynn, and luckily Colin and Flynn both have stable jobs because they're actually responsible and they're not like Russell. I wonder if it's because of his lazy trait, but maybe he's got a failed startup I don't know about, but I wish he would, I don't know, do something. And order a second drink because we're supposed to drink more, and we already finished our drinks. Get some tang and zang for both of you. How about that? Hey! That's gross. And rude. And you know what's grosser and ruder? This guy right here. Oh my gosh, Flynn! Everybody's here! Everybody's here! Kala too! Oh, hi guys! He's so handsome! Can you believe he's about to be an elder? That's so cute that all of them decided to come to here. Great minds think alike, I guess. I'm definitely gonna have to reach out to Jason, tell him to get a job if he doesn't already have one. Okay, looks like Izzy's pretty tired, so we won't try to drag this on for too long. You know what? Recently they really have seemed to have a steamy romance dynamic, and I bet it's gonna switch out a lot between like steamy and whatever it is now, probably like wholesome. But right now they are giving steamy. They have been just very flirty with each other, so I'm down. It can change at any time, I don't really mind. Once, Carmen's cheering on another person, because normally everybody's cheering on her, but right now she's cheering on Flynn for some reason. Well, that's nice. I'm not sure why we're doing that, but reward earned. A legendary day, we got a cherished memories portrait. We'll put that up on our wall. She's making dinosaur noises. Love that. You haven't finished your food at all, though. You still have a full day until our next gig. Wait, no, it's 7 p.m. tomorrow. So, what I'm gonna do, tonight I'm gonna be removing Izzy from the household. I know, super romantic on Love Day, and I'm sorry. The reason behind that is because I really want to make sure that she is an option for a randomly rolled acting career person to join us at our gig. I want to buy a nice little romantic gift. I haven't done like these boxes in a while. We can do one of those, and then I'm just gonna get some roses, but I'm gonna give those to Izzy to give to Carmen because I'm too lazy to go to Izzy and buy them separately, but we'll just pretend that Izzy was the one who bought them because these guys I guess they just didn't get a table because they don't be sitting at all. Are you gonna eat it or are you just gonna keep smelling it? What? Okay, she will not eat her food. Like, just eat it. She just keeps sniffing it like a weirdo. Not on purpose, but she's making some really interesting photos for the paparazzi because what is she doing? Like, she's just sniffing it all the time. It's so weird. Stunning though. Oh my gosh, I was trying to take a screenshot. Why is a man here? Like, look at her. A cherry air. She's not gonna be the main character for much longer, and I'm sad about it because I love her so much, but don't worry, she will not be neglected. Who are you? She will not be neglected later. Anyway, can you please stop sniffing your food and actually share the chocolate box with Izzy, because she's just been sniffing her food the whole time. I haven't seen this in such a long time. It's been years, honestly. Okay, they dropped it. That's so them. She's gonna give some flowers. Hey, wife. Literally match her. Alright, it's time to go home, and as much as it pains me, I'm gonna be removing Izzy from our household. But I'm gonna see if she will stay the night anyway. Leah has been home with her strange little rose tattoo on her neck. I'm so confused by this thing. Like, I was watching my footage, and sometimes it does show up in casts, and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know what it is. I get so confused by it. Bad, because we definitely haven't been spending as much time as I hoped today, but we're gonna spend time with her the whole time before the movie tomorrow. And of course, Next Generation will be extremely focused on her. Alright, she'll be right over, and I might have to re-ask her to stay the night. Oh, I was just gonna have them do a little update, woohoo, but we've got a kid on the bed. It's okay, she's like super duper tired. Wait, you're not super duper tired? I made that up. Okay. If you play guitar, you won't be able to hear anything else. See, all I can hear is Rhiannon. You can't hear no woohoo music. Actually, like, way too good at it for being a newly started child. Hey, Joseph and Margaret adopted. Good thing I just aged them down, because they would have been really close to passing away, and becoming an elder. I mean, they'd have to become an elder and go through the whole elder life stage first, but still. That baby would not have parents for very long. You're welcome, little baby. Are you trying to sing along? I feel like I forgot how funny she looks. I feel like Apple's trying to sing along. Look at her! Oh my god. She's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love her so much. Alright, so it is morning, and I think we're gonna go on peeing. Okay, I don't know why it's being mysterious, but we will go on a jog to help develop our fitness skill to make sure that we are getting everything done to prepare for our pirate movie. It will be a pirate movie, and I chose a pirate movie because that's like one of my favorite sets to do. She's talking about her dreams, pop culture references. I wonder how Izzy and Carmen are feeling about the fact that their daughter's favorite singer and like basically hero is, you know, a little bit messy and also trying to break up their marriage in a way. Do you guys like go out over here together and try to do scenes together? Because there's no way you don't have room all the way out here. I don't know if they just can't do things together anymore. I don't know. Do you want to do it for tips this time? Because we are in public. Okay, they're gonna do it this time. And there's some suits. That didn't really look like an action scene. She was just yelling at her. I don't know, this is kind of awkward. These are our final moments of the generation, and I hate that. I hated that, but it's like, it really is time. This is the longest generation I've ever had in every way. It is the most episodes, but it also just took me so much longer than all the others because I went on like so many hiatuses in the making of it. Russell and I are now friends, you know, after she broke up with Tyler or whatever his name is. She's been really making friends with our family, hasn't she? Ooh, speaking of which. Oh my gosh, everybody's networking. Everybody's networking. She's so cute, by the way. I think Emily and Ebony are going to be in school at least part of the time that Rhea is, so I'm going to definitely want to have them be school friends, in a way, because they are such cute kids, and they are her aunts. Oh, they're just cousins, actually. This one, this is the lady we hired for hair and makeup? She's making circles. Who are also celebrities in my head. Carmen definitely has Instagram accounts for them. I know it might be a little strange to have two famous generations in a row, because if you cannot tell, Rhiannon is definitely going to be a famous girl. But I think they're going to be such different type of celebrities. Like, I mean, Miss Carmen isn't really made for the celebrity life. She just really likes acting and being funny. She came from extremely humble beginnings, and she still isn't very rich right now, but I think Rhea's gonna have it quite easy. She's gonna have a very different outlook on life, and also I forgot we didn't pay our bills yet. Okay, we should probably do that. And it'll be fun, I believe, to see Rhea and Carmen back to back when they really are going to be such a different type of celebrities. Romantic drama is honestly not so for me. Like, I'm not very good at it. Most of my series don't have any cheating, relationship drama, with the exception of like extreme betrayal or like Zinnia situation. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit with Rhiannon, but it's definitely gonna be a little messier than like any I've had before on my channel. And I did run the story of Periwinkle by somebody, and they thought it was really fun and messy, so I would like to say that it'll be a really fun and messy generation all in all. Like, the tattoo was a little cheap looking, but yeah, I'm not really a pro, well, I want to say I'm not a pro artist, but I kind of almost am, not to brag, but like I am kind of, but off camera, but not in the sense, and not with the tattoo paint tool. I'm not sure why, but cross-stitching has an absolute chokehold on this family. Everybody loves it. Everybody's always autonomously doing it. All three of the girls. Oh my gosh, who would have... What are you... Oh my god. I mean, we already figured. Isn't surprising because she literally did ask us on a date earlier, but also, I low-key had a hard time believing she was actually into Carmen, because it didn't feel sincere. I feel like this is a little more sincere. Like, she probably isn't faking it, because I don't think in any world would she purposely be this awkward. This is so weird. I already started ghosting her, but she didn't get the memo. I guess you're not responding. Does that mean you don't want to hang out with me? Yeah, that's what that means. Alright, we've got work in an hour. 30 minutes until the gig. Unfortunately, we did not do much with Rhea and her friends today because she didn't really make many. And the ones she did were all dudes, which is like fine, but she's not the type of girl to have dudes over for sleepovers. I just will say that. It's just not what Rhea would do, you know? Alright, we're gonna join Carmen and okay, why are you a bear? Changing into bear, okay. She's going through a bear phase. She's a pineapple bear, I guess. This thing on her head is because she's got the hair overlay that makes her indigo. I'm assuming you're A bear face? Okay. Really does take after Carmen, I guess? I was not expecting that. It is so funny though that she randomly decided she's in a bear face in between. Alright. Alright, we are finally here and ready to get off. So we of course need to get into our costume for the gig. She's too busy talking to her wife. Anyway, we'll get these requirements done and over with. I did give Izzy a custom dress because I like this one better than all the ones in the game. I should have done the same for Carmen, but I actually kind of like this dress. We will get notes from the director even though we are technically the director of this movie. So we're going to pretend that he's the assistant director and he's giving us some notes just to improve. We're ready to perform. Mr. Assistant Director, who's going to be helping me direct when I'm on camera. It is a rainy, fiery pirate day, it seems. Okay, we also have this co-star named Mayumi. We're gonna pretend that we know her. We don't. We will start with turning the wheel. Why are you asleep? Why are you asleep, girl? Izzy does have the right role, by the way, because there is a possibility she will play the enemy and not the lover. Really hope that's not the case. Although, okay, kiss scene. I'm really worried it's not with Izzy. Because I'm gonna be shouting forbidden words at Izzy, so probably not gonna be with Izzy. She just looks so happy to be yelled at by her wife. I luckily have an idea of how I can make Izzy the enemy and lover of the story. Alright, here we go. Don't ask me how I did it. I'm working some magic over here, okay? No way she's still wearing her friendship bracelet. This is the least acting work Carmen's ever had to do. Alright, Carmen be dead now. She be dying. Well, that was very realistic for The Sims, I'll tell you that. For real life? No way, but hey. Yeah, we did it! We did it, we made our movie. That's a wrap! We earned a lot of money. Here is the star actress, or one of them of course, but I did want Carmen to write the role so Izzy was kind of the star of the show, but unfortunately the game decided to make Carmen be the one who died, so she probably did end up being the one who stole the show, but it's not her fault. Carmen's already in bed because she's super tired, but I'm gonna have her get up so we can do just a little bit of celebrating. Izzy, obviously, because we just finished filming our movie together. Exciting, so proud of them. And, you know, that's a wrap on the movie, and that's also kind of a wrap on Cherry Generation. The Chromatic Legacy Challenge. What a crazy thing to say, but yeah, this generation is over. It has been a lot of fun. It has taken me so long. I don't know, are we ready to move on to Rhea, you guys? So, the plan going forward. I'm very excited to return to Periwinkle Gen, but first I do want to make sure that I can handle it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be finishing up the main plot of my other series, which is Rosewood Legacy Gen 3 Dead of Night. That one is really intense, and I want to make sure that I can focus on it and finish its main plot before moving on to a whole new generation. Because if I, like, worst case scenario, I can't do anymore, I want to have finished my 2 series, which I don't really think I'll have to stop, but and a lot of you guys really do love Dead of Night, and I want to make sure that you guys do have an ending for it, at least the main plot line. So I'm gonna be taking a short hiatus from posting the Chromatic Legacy Challenge to just work on Dead of Night's main plot. We have about 6 episodes left to record of Dead of Night before I can return. But they are all very, very complex episodes. They're going to take a little bit longer than what a normal 6 episodes take. Like a normal 6 episodes of this series, for example. I can't tell you exactly how long it will take, but I will try my best. Dead of Night and Sapphire Glyphs were like the most insane things I've ever done, and I'm definitely not going to be returning with that level of insanity with Periwinkle Gen or any future Rosewood Gens, because after those 2 series, I need a break from crazy. Well, from me having to do a crazy amount of work. Meaning, Rhea's generation will be crazy, though. Just not in that way. This bear costume is really throwing me off, to be honest. So, do you want to change out of that costume so we can look at you before you, like, become heir? Because this kitty is going to be our Periwinkle heir, and I'm really excited for you guys to see all of the crazy things that we're going to get up to. So, thank you so much for watching this series. I'm very grateful, especially because this is, again, longest running series that I've had. I'd love to hear your comments about this generation and future generations and everything like that. And also, I will be posting the epilogue to this series. I forgot to say that. The epilogue will still come before Dead of Night. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.